Alright, so this is some of the stuff I picked up today at the market. I'm in Oxnard, California. So I got the romaine, parsley, some organic dates, sun-dried, no sulfur, Fuji apples. They were huge. They had samples and they were so good. And the persimmons, just got a couple. And those tomatoes are just really good. Got the fresh squeezed orange juice, unpasteurized, it's raw, and these nice grapes here. But normally what I do is how I wash them. The apples don't look bad. I could just soak them in this afterwards. Sometimes the apples, the wax is so thick and the chemicals on there that I will boil them for a couple seconds, like 6 seconds, and dump a little apple cider vinegar. And then you pull them right out, rub them in a wet rag, or a dry rag, I'm sorry, and you take the wax right off. But these don't seem too bad. There's a little, even organic, it don't matter. Like, you could take your organic apples, just try it. Boil some water, just dunk them in for a second, sit them on your counter, and you'll see how thick that garbage is on there. So I'm prepping now to eventually just go on a lemon juice fast. Thinking 3 days. I have my lion's mane. 3 days on that. Last time I did it, my urine had mucus in it. You could see it. So your kidneys really start. It really kickstarts your kidneys into filtering. And so I'll just disturb it and let that soak for a little bit. And two, if you're storing them and you're not going to eat them right away, sometimes it's better not to rinse them because you leave the little bit of vinegar on there, and then it inhibits the mold and anything else from breaking it down. So, but yeah, these are really good to get your kidneys jump starting. So I don't want to just jump right into the lemon fast. I might still eat some grapes while I'm doing it. But yeah, no, I've been feeling so much better lately. I started going to this upper cervical chiropractor. And I thought they're actually going to twist, crack, pop, what a chiropractor does. But my issues are mainly in my upper cervical. So I went there, and what they actually do is they just shift the atlas bone. Which in Greek mythology, Atlas is holding the globe in his hand. And that bone is holding your skull, your brain. It's that's your world. So just shifted that. Immediately, like, blood rushed to my face. I blushed, and my one ear that's always had pressure and got really hot. And they laid me down, and I felt like I was meditating, but I didn't even do any breathing exercises, nothing. So if that bone is shifted, then your autonomic nervous system isn't functioning properly. Your digestion, you can have anxiety. It throws the rest of your back out of alignment. Just so many other things that I'm not even coming to mind right now. But if you've ever been in an accident, which I've had multiple injuries to my neck especially, on my ever since I was a kid. So if you've ever been in an accident and you're having anxiety and other things, it's worth it just to go there and just see if it helps you, because that's where your brainstem connects, and that controls everything we're not conscious of. And so I woke up with a sore throat. So your body, actually they call it the glymphatic system, which is in your brain. It's the same thing as the lymphatic system. It's just what they call it when it's up in your head. And I've noticed too, when I go on raw foods again, I get really healthy. I'll have fluid pockets in the back of my mouth, where the lymph is just trying to get out. It's getting rid of all that congestion in my head. And it'll come out and give you a sore throat too. So now I want to take it to the next level. I'm getting adjusted tomorrow And after that, I'm just going to relax and really focus on shifting towards more like lemons, and take it to a higher level. And honestly, so much literature out there that people have cured everything: fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, cancers, a number of things. But there's no money in a cure. There's money in a treatment that's just gonna create more treatments for you and keep you coming back like a real good drug dealer does. So yeah, you got to take your health in your own hands. Stop buying into their crap. Love yourself. And I mean, if you have depression and all these other things, as I've cleaned all the processed garbage and chemicals out of my body and all the drugs that I've done, all the pills and all the other garbage, as you purge that out of your body, you can actually start to heal, and you're also facing your emotions at the same time, because you're not indulging into something that's going to stimulate you. So as you increment yourself off, now, I wouldn't recommend jumping into this right off the bat. Get rid of the soda, get rid of the stuff, like a couple things, and then you feel better, and you go back to it, you're going to realize it. Because you can't be self-aware until you stop doing what you're doing, and then your body's going to tell you when you go back that ain't serving you. So I have no desire now for eggs after I've been doing this. I was addicted to eggs, and I was craving like bread. No desire for that right now. And alcohol, I was drinking beer and smoking cannabis, and that I have no desire for these things anymore that are going to lower my vibration. Now, is that going to last? Who knows? But for the time being, like, my body's like, no, you want that vibe high. And now I just take one good breath, and I just feel the energy in my body, like, that I be single and your body filled with light. What is that? Your pineal. You meditate, you love yourself, fucking eat to live, fill your body with light, all this light, living food, not cooked, fucking processed shit that's garbage. It's killing you, causing you anxiety, depression, stress, because it's not just stuff in our world that we perceive that's causing us stress. When we're putting toxic crap in our body, it's breaking us down, it's stressing us out. And then our adrenals stop, our kidneys from filtering, and then it's just a circular thing. And they're going to suppress that. You get a sore throat, you get a fever, it's your body cooking off the virus. What are they going to do? They're going to suppress that. You don't want to suppress it. You want to embrace it. You want to let it run its course. There's time for medications, don't get me wrong. It's wonderful, the technology that's out there, but it's all slanted towards drugs and, these big pharma that don't give a shit about you. They just want to keep you sick. So, start small. And if one person can start one little change for me doing this, then it's worth me sharing what I'm doing, because I'm not going to do it in the dark this time. Love you guys.